There's a tree in Carmarthen that had a sinister warning attached to it. A wizard's prophecy, which read, "When Merlin's oak shall tumble down, then shall fall Carmarthen town." There's a lot of talk about Merlin in Carmarthen, and there's even a statue of the fella in the town centre. In fact, the name of the town comes from the Welsh Carmarthen, which translates to Merlin's fort or Merlin's town. And that's because it was said that Merlin was actually born here in Carmarthen, more specifically on Priory Street, which is where the tree was, but more on that in a bit. Merlin is the wizard best known for appearing in Arthurian legend, and it's said that it was Merlin that helped give life to King Arthur through magic and intrigue, and became a mentor for the young king until disappearing from these stories, leaving behind only a series of prophecies foretelling the events yet to come. This tree in Carmarthen was part of that. There's no real proof that Merlin actually existed, but he was written about for the first time in a book by Geoffrey of Monmouth called The History of Kings of Britain, published almost 1,000 years ago. Okay, back to Carmarthen's Tree of Prophecy. It was said to be planted here in the 17th century by a schoolmaster to celebrate the coronation of King Charles II. In 1850, it had been poisoned by a local man who put arsenic in the roots, as he was sick of people using the tree as a meeting point late at night, waking him from his slumber. By the mid-19th century, it was long dead, and the withered tree stump was supported by a concrete plinth and iron railings in a futile attempt to preserve it and save the town. What's really important to understand is that for many years, the people of Carmarthenshire had great faith in Merlin's prophecies, and a copy of them could be found in nearly every home. In 1978, despite objections from the public, the old oak was removed by the council in an attempt to help the flow of traffic at this busy junction. People feared the worst for Carmarthen, and a few years after this tree was tumbled down, sure enough, was the fall of Carmarthen town, when huge floods affected the area. There was an outcry for years to put the tree back, and the council put another one in the same site in 2009, along with an information board. Pieces of the original tree can be found in the lobby of St Peter's Civic Hall in the town centre, as well as in Carmarthenshire County Museum in Abergwili. Whether you believe in Merlin and his prophecies or not, he has captured the imagination of people all over the world for 1,000 years, who cling on to his every word in hope that future generations will do the same, to preserve and protect the town they call home, Carmarthen.